Good day, everyone. Jewel here with you. I'm working on a rubber band length of internet right now. I don't know how long it'll last. I'll do this and try to get it out for you. If I don't do another one till later in the day, or if I don't get another one done, you know I'm having very bad internet problems. Thank you so much for your patience. I am doing the best that I can. Isaias, here we have. Look at it now. Man, things are going on. I will tell you right quickly, everyone, along with the islands, Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, Hispaniola, from Florida all the way up to North Carolina should be paying attention. As I told you, this would probably happen days ago. Right now, Isaias, it's sending mixed signals, okay? It's looking like that the low-level center is the place west of the very intense burst of the deep convection on the northeastern side of the circulation. However, all of this satellite data also shows increased banding features. Now, more organized central cloud patterns are with it, and the recent hints that perhaps this low-level center is trying to reform closer to the convection. Now, it's looking like all of the model forecasts are showing a complex evolution of the tropical cyclone during the next day or two, and there's good agreement that Isaias will move across Hispaniola later today. And that's the key, my friends. Hispaniola. Further adjustments to the tracking bands that I'm going to show you, the tracking models, probably will be changed a little bit after Isaias moves north of Hispaniola. You know, Hispaniola is known to downgrade these things. I think it will come down in intensity a little, but it's looking like it's going to reform. Now, there's a low-level center, and it's going to likely become disorganized over the high terrain of Hispaniola. However, it's looking like the strong burst of convection currently around Puerto Rico in association with this mid-level circulation, which should pass along the north coast of Hispaniola later today. Most of the model guidance are suggesting that this feature will cause the redevelopment of this low circulation. Now, this is what it's looking like now. We're going to check out some more things right quickly. This is the early morning update from the National Hurricane Center and the tropical storm. It's a tropical storm now for real. Isaias, the winds are 60 miles per hour. The pressure is 1,003 millibars. If you're tracking 17.2 north, 67.9 west. A lot of people say, Jewel, why do you say that? Because there's a lot of seamen out here, a lot of mariners. They need to know this to stay safe. Now, it's come down in speed. It was 23 miles per hour last time I looked, moving northwest. It is down now to 21 miles per hour. When it starts to slow down, that always shows a sign of possible strengthening. And we do have another system here. We saw it on the satellite the other day. Right now, it's a broad area of low pressure, and it is associated with a tropical wave. It's a few hundred miles southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands, and it's producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Now, some development of this system is possible during the next day or two, but it should get into environmental conditions that are unfavorable for it. We will watch it. We will keep our eyes on it. 2 and 5 days, a 10% chance of forming. This track is going to be very, very tricky. I would suggest everyone from Florida to North Carolina, keep your eyes on it, even possibly a little further north. This can move anywhere within this cone. I'm going to show you the model, the NavGem model. This is what it's looking like mostly is going to happen right now. I'll show you the GFS. I don't want to go into too many, like I say, because some of this stuff is going to change. But more than likely, as of now, everyone from Florida right on up, right past my house in here, going up northward, you should pay attention. As of now, we do have tropical storm warnings, as you can see, from Puerto Rico moving right on up into portions of the Bahamas, where then they turn, when it gets a little more to the north-northwest, into tropical storm watches. This is the very same tracking map that's from the National Hurricane Center, but it's over at MyFox Hurricane, and they have what the wind speeds may look like at the times of movement. Now, I told you it probably come down. It's looking like it probably will. It should, once it goes over Hispaniola, at least over inland and over water, come down to 50-mile-per-hour winds instead of 60. But then in 36 hours, it's back up to 60 mile per hour, 48 hours, 65 mile per hour, and the rest of the period, it stays at 70 miles per hour. Let's just hope it does, because that's only 4 mile per hour away from being a Category 1 hurricane. This is the Navy model, the NavGem model. We're going to see what this is looking like now as it moves along. You can see it right in this area here. You see the timestamp at the top. It goes up to 180 hours. And you can see it's looking like Hispaniola, it will weaken, but then it's going to intensify again. And it has it coming right over my house, going up, staying offshore of New Jersey. Looking like it's going to go on up. We can't say this is going to happen, folks. It doesn't mean it's going to happen at all. We've got to watch it. I do think North Carolina to Florida, though, should be on alert, and you should monitor this from your local weather, your local authorities. If they tell you to evacuate, please do so. This is the GFS, and I'm not going to go into the European and any more models because I don't know if my internet's going to hang out. But as you can see, this is up to August 1st, this coming Saturday. This is where the GFS has it. As we move along, it looks like it is going to turn into a very strong tropical storm, possibly a hurricane. We got so many factors, folks, to deal in between now and then. It could weaken, it could strengthen, it could do all kind of things. Like I said, one thing for sure, when it moves north of Hispaniola, we'll have a much better outlook on what's going on with this storm. Please, once again, from North Carolina to Florida, be aware. Please click show more below this video. I'm not going to sit here and read you every little place that is under a watch or a warning now. And you can click that and I'll have all this information there for you. Now, it's looking like the warning is in effect, of course, for Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, Dominican Republic, entire southern and northern coastlines, north coast of Haiti, the Turks and the Caicos, the southern Bahamas, as I've showed you. That is where all these warnings are at. And here are the tropical storm watches also in this area. Now, as we move down, we can see the key messages in this is looking like the rain from the British and U.S. Virgin Islands and Turk and Caicos, 3 to 6 inches. Puerto Rico, north of Haiti, 3 to 6, with some isolated maximum amounts of 8. Dominican Republic, 4 to 8 inches, isolated maximum totals of 10 inches. And for the Bahamas, 4 to 8 inches. Cuba's looking like maybe 2 to 4, with some isolated totals of 6. We know that everything, there's flash flooding that's going to go on, mudslides that are going to go on, so please be aware of all this. We do have that chance of rip currents also. So please be aware if you're in any of these areas and stay safe. Once again, as before I leave, the key factor of this and where it may go and how strong it may be is going to be after it moves north of Hispaniola. We're going to have to wait on that today, see what it looks like. It should happen at some point today or tonight. This is what we're going to have to do. This is a much bigger storm, folks, than Hannah or Gonzalo was. Gonzalo was teeny tiny compared to this storm. So please be aware of that. And once again, it's looking like when it gets up around Florida, all the way up, as of now, of course, this can change as I've just told you. The winds possibly will be 70 miles per hour, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. So, everyone along the coastlines, and I would go as far to say little inland of these areas, everybody should be aware. If my internet holds out, I will get you another update this afternoon later. In the meantime, watch this, no matter where you live. Keep your eyes on it. All my friends down in Puerto Rico, the islands, and Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, everywhere down there. I have many friends down there. Please stay safe and don't mess and play with this storm. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell and check off all to ensure you get all the latest information. And for goodness sakes, make sure your pets, if something comes your way, you have a place to take care of your pets so your pets will be safe. And for goodness sakes, please check on your neighbors, the elderly and the handicapped, and help them to prepare for this storm if it's coming your way. I love you. I thank you so much for your donations and everything you do for me. You're just wonderful. I couldn't make it without you. Please stay safe and have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. And much peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you for watching.